Today I want to talk to you about making notes. Sometimes my students have problems to study for their exams. When writing their notes, they don't really know how to do it and they just copy from the board. Let's make this clear. Writing notes is not the same as copying from the board. Sometimes teachers write some things on the board, but they are not everything. Your notes are your own way to explain yourself what you saw in class so that you can study at home. So I suggest you don't expect the teacher to write everything you need because you are the only one who can write the notes you need. When learning a language, it is very important for you to take notes when you are in class. So over here, I have some tips to make super notes. Tip number 1. When writing your notes for learning another language, make sure to write down 3 things. Number 1, the word itself or the phrases or what you see that your teacher writes on the board. Number 2, write the meaning of the word in your language. It doesn't matter if it's a word in your native language, what you write for the meaning, or if it is a drawing, a picture that represents the meaning of that word. That will help you remember. And number 3, write the pronunciation of the words. It doesn't matter if you don't know the International Phonetic Alphabet. You write the sounds as you hear them, and that will help you study. Tip number 2. Use bubbles to explain it to yourself. As you know, sometimes we have some special techniques and personal techniques to remember things. So when you write the bubbles, you can write what you were thinking in that moment that helped you understand. Tip number 3. Make drawings. And this technique can be different, can be divided into 2 different things. Number 1, you can draw a mind map. And mind maps will help you make relationships among the words and the content that you are being taught. Or you can also make drawings of the vocabulary you are learning. If you don't know how to draw, it doesn't matter, as long as you understand what you wanted to draw. Tip number 4. Use sticky notes in your notebook and in your book. This technique, I learned it from one of my little students, and she is 9 years old, and she used to make sticky notes and paste them on her notebook so that she could remind herself of some important information. It also makes them more colorful, and if you are very visual as me, then you will enjoy it very much. When you use sticky notes, you can either use them in your notebooks or in your books so that you can write extra information and you don't mess up with your books or your notes. It all depends on you. And tip number 5, stay organized. It is very important that you have your notes organized in one single notebook, in one place. Sometimes students make notes even in the napkins they get in the cafeteria. And that's sad, because they don't know where their notes are. Well, that's it for today. I hope this video and the tips I gave you help you make super notes so that you can study at home and have better results when learning another language in class. Hope to see you here again, and have a great day. Goodbye.